All right, what's up? What's up, guys? This is DB talking now. DB talking birds. DB talking Philadelphia Eagles. Guys, the 2022 draft is officially done. It is officially over. Guys, for the Philadelphia Eagles, I look at this draft and I say to myself, "Holy shit! Holy crap! Wow! 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 Wow!" Howie Roseman hit this one out of the ballpark three times over. Three times over, he hit this one out of the ballpark. Um, the Philadelphia Eagles, Howie Roseman, and staff really nailed this draft. Really, really nailed this draft. Um, I mean, let's look at this, right? I mean, Jordan Davis, the Eagles trade up to from pick 15 to pick 13. Did they give up a lot to make that trade up? Yeah, they did, but they were able to draft Jordan Davis, defensive lineman out of Georgia. Obviously, we're all familiar with what he did at his combine. We're familiar with how great of a player he is. We're very well aware of the fact that he comes from that great Georgia defense that won the national championship this past season. And then with pick 18 and their third round and pick 101 in the third round, they make a trade with the Tennessee Titans and acquire AJ Brown, wide receiver AJ Brown, and the draft could have been over. The draft could have been over from there. I would have been completely satisfied with that. But no. King Miro, welcome to the chat today, my man. He says, best draft ever. He made up for DK and Jefferson, and I told you we were going to get Jordan Davis. Yeah, you did. And look, I didn't rule it out of the cards. So we acquired AJ Brown, Jordan Davis with our first round picks. In the second round at pick 51, obviously we were all clamoring for Nakobe Dean because Nakobe Dean fell out of the first round, should have never happened. Fell out of the first round. We were all clamoring for Nakobe Dean at pick 51, but we go ahead and we take guard center, Cam Jurgens, and he's specifically an offensive lineman that has been endorsed by Jason Kelce. The Philadelphia Eagles, had asked Jason Kelce to look at a few center prospects that they were looking at. And Jason, this is Jason Kelce's favorite, quote unquote. This is Jason Kelce's favorite player in the draft. So I think that with the pick with Cam Jurgens, we got a Landon Dickerson type of guy at the center position at pick 51 in the second round. And it didn't stop there. It didn't stop there because I'm pretty sure right up there with acquiring A.J. Brown and Jordan Davis in the first round, everybody was so excited. Nakobe Dean, middle linebacker for the Georgia Bulldogs, that championship defense, who was a teammate of Jordan Davis, was there in the third round when the Eagles were up and ready to select. And who did the Philadelphia Eagles take? They took Nakobe Dean. Probably my favorite pick of this entire draft. They took Nakobe Dean in the third round. They got a complete steal. King Miro says, I wish we got Andrew Booth and David Ajabo. Oh, I don't want to change anything about this draft. None whatsoever. Apparently there were false reports. And I don't know if they were false reports, but they were definitely reports that scared teams away from taking Nakobe Dean. But apparently he fell in the draft because of apparent pectoral injury that was decided that there was a rumor saying that they asked him to get surgery and that he didn't get surgery, but that apparently never happened. So Nakobe Dean is going to be ready to go as this week for the rookie mini camps, and he's going to be ready to go for training camp. He's going to be ready to go from the start of the season. There's honestly, as I look at it, there's really no reason for Nakobe Dean to have fallen. I'm really excited about Nakobe Dean. So we pretty much got the two best players from that Georgia Bulldogs defense, and it's just absolutely mind-boggling to me. It really is. It really is. Now the Philadelphia Eagles didn't pick until, or weren't going to pick until the 5th round, but they did end up going and trading back. And then they went ahead and selected Kron Johnson out of Kansas, a linebacker, edge rusher, who, after watching his tape, reminds me a lot of Brandon Graham. Just has a non-stop motor. Is a big hitter, hard hitter. Absolutely loved the pick. But I got to tell you this. The pick I actually even loved even more. And this is premature. Because I got to be honest with you, I didn't know much about Kron Johnson. Didn't do a lot of studying on Kron Johnson. But I will tell you this. This is what I do know. Our 7th round pick, our tight end, Grant Slametta, or however you say his last name, he was considered to be a top 4 tight end prospect coming out of this draft. And I think even at one point on some people's boards, he was a top 3. And, he's not the best blocker in the world, not the best route runner in the world, but he is an athletic tight end. I think he's going to come in, and I think he's going to immediately be that second tight end for us. I got to be completely honest with you. By the time the training camp is over, he's going to be that second tight end for us. So that was our 7th round pick, but it didn't end there, guys. It didn't end there. Look, the Eagles also signed undrafted rookie free agent quarterback Carson Strong out of Nevada, and I am so shocked. Honestly, I really am completely shocked that he went undrafted. This is a guy who was considered to be, a few months ago, he was considered to be edging it, to be, sneaking his way into the 1st round. And the Philadelphia Eagles were able to sign him as an undrafted rookie free agent. To me, there's not much difference between him and Matt Corral. There's not much difference between him and Sam Howell. I don't even think that there's that much difference between him and Kenny Pickett. The difference is Kenny Pickett got the hype, and Kenny Pickett went 20th overall to the Pittsburgh Steelers, which I kind of did predict. But I'm really excited. This is the best draft I think I've seen Howie orchestrate in quite a long time, if not the best draft. I got to be completely honest. Now, did we come away with a cornerback or a defensive back? No, we didn't. But I don't think we needed to. I think Howie has some plans to address that secondary. I think Honey Badger is going to sign with the Philadelphia Eagles. Just give it a few days. But I am extraordinarily excited about this entire draft. I think the Eagles did a phenomenal job. Honestly, if we're just talking the draft, Nakobe Dean was the guy. King Miro says, I like the running back we got, though, from Oklahoma. No, we didn't. Did we sign? Did we? Wait. Did we sign what's his face from Oklahoma? If it's who I think it is, then yeah, that's a good signing. Looks like we also signed undrafted rookie free agent Clemson cornerback Mario Goodrich. Interesting. I'm never against signing a Clemson guy. I'm never against signing it. One reason for that is because Brian Dawkins is my favorite player of all time. And Brian Dawkins went to Clemson. Kennedy Brooks. His name was Kennedy Brooks. I do not know much about Kennedy Brooks, but let me see here. Here, I'll put it up on the chat. Hold on. YouTube. Kennedy Brooks. Might get flagged for this, but that's okay. Oh yeah, look at him go. He's got some good breakaway speed. He reminds me a little bit of Kenny Gainwell. Ooh, look at that patience. Nice, nice. Got some good power. Got some good power there. Oh man, he's just breaking tackles. Look at him go. Look at him go. I like that. 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 I like that free agent. I like that free agent. That's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. I'll look. I was a huge advocate for Corey Clement when he came out of college. Before we signed him, I was a huge advocate for Corey Clement. I was like, we got to get this guy in like the 6th round. Like he's a good running back. Like I like what I see from him. And we were able to sign him as an undrafted rookie free agent. And obviously Corey Clement's rookie year was our Super Bowl year. And so I like to think that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to running backs. I also really liked I also was a huge advocate for Chris Polk when we signed him as an undrafted rookie free agent. Bryce Brown when we drafted him in the 6th round, I think it was. And a few others as well. But I like King says he's not bad. I like him. But guys, I got to be completely honest with you. Like this defense is going to be so much more improved with Nakobe Dean at the linebacker position. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. And same thing with this guy out of Kansas, Kron Johnson. he just looks like he's got a nonstop motor. He hits really hard. He's about the same size as Hassan Reddick. Reminds me a lot of Hassan Reddick. I'm not gonna overplay him a lot because I didn't do a lot of pre-draft scouting on Kron Johnson, but um, I'm really excited, really excited about this draft. I think the Philadelphia Eagles did a phenomenal job. I think Howie Roseman is 2 for 2 when it comes to the drafts with this new coaching staff, and I hope that continues because the Philadelphia Eagles have 2 first-round picks next year, and are in a prime position to continue to develop this team. And honestly, on top of that, Jalen Hurts, there's no reason why Jalen Hurts shouldn't succeed this year. It's all on Jalen. It's all on Jalen. His success is all on him now. There's no excuse. Now, what I did think was interesting was Howie Roseman was asked about Jalen Reagor and the rumor that Jalen Reagor had asked for a trade. Howie Roseman did come out and say that Jalen Reagor was going to be a Philadelphia Eagle, hands down, like da 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 da. So I don't know if that's going to stick or stay, or if they're going to change their minds, or I think it honestly is contingent on whether or not they get a good offer. But a lot of fans were clamoring at the bit for, or chomping at the bit for Andre Dillard to get traded after the fourth round or after the third round, and it's like I don't think it's worth trading him at that point. To be completely honest with you, I think Andre Dillard is at least worth a second round pick. To be completely honest, there's so many needs for offensive linemen in the NFL. Andre Dillard's not a bad offensive lineman. Yeah, did he have a rough first couple years? Yeah, he did. But when he stepped in a few times last year, he played pretty well. So I think that we could at least get a second round pick for Andre Dillard. So I don't think Andre Dillard's going anywhere. I think that they're not going to exercise his 5th-year option, but this is his last year, so maybe they'll trade him before the trade deadline. We'll see. But yeah, guys, really excited about this draft. Super pumped. Nakobe Dean is going to change this defense. I guarantee you, Nakobe Dean's going to change this defense, and it's on to a new era for Philadelphia. It's on to a new era for Philadelphia. And I'm super excited. Anyway, this is DB Talking Now, DB Talking Birds, DB Talking Philadelphia Eagles. One love, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Go Birds, baby.